greatest poet of our time once said, "A great soul serves everyone all the time. A great soul never dies. It brings us together again and again." Haacaaluu was indeed that soul, a man who not only brought us together, but also sparked a movement, both while he was alive and upon his departure. A rare gift, I must say, that even historically only few possessed. It is a great honor and privilege for me to be here today. Greetings to the honored guests, family members, and friends. And thank you to the organizing committees for putting this event together and allowing us to gather here today to commemorate and celebrate the beautiful life of our beloved brother Haacaaluu. I, like all the other speakers before me, I've come here today to pay a tribute to Haacaaluu, a man whom I've never actually had the opportunity to meet in person. Nonetheless, he remains that one individual with whom I feel indubitably and inextricably connected. Like many of you, I've only known him through his powerful lyrics, which have had a profound impact on me and particularly on my oromoo identity. Haacaaluu's last public statement was his unequivocal condemnation of the precarious path the current administration was taking, the current regime, and his objection to the glorification of the previous Ethiopian dictators, and his concern to this idea of bringing back the country to the authoritarianism. All of which, by the way, as you can see on the ground today, have become a reality. And his refusal to be complicit in the face of oppression and suppression has cost him his beautiful life. Since Haacaaluu's assassination, there has been this one question that has been percolating in my mind. A question that I'm sure many of you have been grappling with as well. And that is, what would Haacaaluu think of us? By us, I mean the Oromo society, the Oromo nation. How would you react to this predicament that we find ourselves in today? No one can dispute the fact that this is one of the darkest times for the Oromo nation. A time where many of us are turning a blind eye when our brothers and sisters, the very people who fought against the injustices of the previous regime, are now sitting in the prison. People who fought with Haacaaluu and won are now languishing in a prison. In a time where thousands of our poor young brothers and sisters are being sent to a baseless war without adequate training, sufficient protection, or even a basic necessity such as food or water. And this is a time where division and animosity between Oromo themselves has deepened to the point where vilification, name-calling, and derogatory terms have become a norm. Most of all, this is a time where many of us are feeling uncertain, lost, hopeless, and truth be told, some even on the verge of giving up. But this is exactly what the authoritarian regime wanted. There's no better weapon than to conquer the minds of the people, particularly the people who have historically been marginalized and oppressed, to make them believe that there is no hope, that there is nothing worth fighting for, that they should give in, surrender, and accept the status quo. But if Haacaaluu was here with us on this day today, he would have reminded us with his eloquent and poetic lyrics that, of course, we have everything to fight for. That the road to freedom is long and difficult, yet attainable. And he would have definitely reminded us that the current administration is on the verge of collapse, and that the freedom and the true freedom and democracy for our people is just around the corner. Yes, they snatched a glimpse of hope the day they took Haacaaluu from us and imprisoned our brothers and sisters. But remember, power has always been and will always be on the hands of the people, not on individual figures, because individuals die, individuals go to prison, but the people remain. Of course, individuals might, spark a movement or inspire and inform, but the fuel, the gas, the power are always the people. And the people and their struggle shall continue until victory is certain. Haacaaluu. Oh, Haacaaluu. How much I wanted to meet that guy. But I will never have that opportunity. The opportunity to sit with him, look him in the eye, and tell him how proud I am of him. How proud we are of him. I'll never have the opportunity to tell him how much I admire, love, and respect him. It pains me to stand here today and tell you that Haacaaluu will no longer be with us. But his moral principles, his commitment to justice, and his contribution to the Oromo nation will become immortal, stretching from generation to generation. From north to south, east to west, we will honor him by always standing on the right side of history, by speaking truth to power, and by opposing and standing against oppression, even when the oppressor happens to be an Oromo. For injustice is injustice, no matter who's committing that injustice. Always, my people, always remember that.
Abdooti abduun taane fadhu farda keen falmi 4 kiiloo situ aane ala eegaa min abdooti abduun taane fadhu farda keen falmi 4 kiiloo situ aane ala eegaa min abdooti abduun taane fadhu manchaa keellolii 4 kiiloo